I have nothing to say for myself. So I obviously want to show off the plants that I got from Seed to Stem because very much wish list plant items. However, I did end up at Barnes & Noble, and I have an explanation. I went in with the express purpose of looking to see if they had Well-Behaved Indians by Samia Dave, because I had just finished reading her sophomore novel, What a Happy Family, and I really loved it, so I wanted to go back and read her first book. And they were out of stock, which happens, it was fine, but my dumbass was like, instead of getting the fuck out immediately, let me just browse a little bit. And I found the bargain books sale section. They had a bunch of hardcover books for sale, 40% off. Did I mention hardcover? So I got 4 hardcover books for $60, so I don't necessarily regret it, but is it something I should have done? Especially after having just bought a wish list plant item? Probably not. The one thing that's kind of a trend between all of these books is that they're all books that I have on my TBR and that I would have liked to purchase, but for one reason or another, it just never ended up being prioritized when I was buying books, which is fine. So, I don't know, when I just saw that they were on sale for 40% off, I was just like, I guess this is the best opportunity to pick them up. So that's exactly what I did. So the first book is Mermaid from Jeju by Sumi Han. $10 says, you know what I'm about to say, but this cover is gorgeous. The next book is White Ivy by Susie Yang. The third book, which I actually almost read last Christmas as like a Christmas like holiday romance, except then I realized it wasn't like Christmassy at all, is The Two Lives of Lydia Bird by Josie Silver. I'm actually really excited for this one. It's kind of about a love story of what happens like when you're trying to move on after your loved one has passed away, which I don't ever think I've read a book like that before, so I'm just really excited to see what happens in that one. And then the last one is none other than Cobble Hill by Cecily. I have read Gossip Girl. This is the author who wrote Gossip Girl. In my youth, like in middle school, early high school, I was like into like the Gossip Girl books and the Jenny spinoff. I have never been able to pronounce her name, and I apologize for that, but it is Von Ziegesar? White names are hard. So those are the 4 books that I bought in my impromptu trip into Barnes & Noble's. It was just literally so impromptu that I didn't think to consider taking any footage because I was like, I'm going to be in and out. I was in fact not in and out. And then later on, because I was at H Mart, and the H Mart in Massachusetts, specifically Burlington, the Burlington location, they have a cute little store within the H Mart that sells like K-pop stuff, stationery stuff, just random paraphernalia. Like they sell socks and stuff as well, and like, you know, toiletries and stuff like that. And I like popping in because I actually found that I really like their stationery items. My favorite pens for like the past 3-4 years have been from this place. Currently, my favorite one, and it's in my office, so I'm not gonna be able to grab it right now, but my favorite one currently is like this No Face Studio Ghibli pen. It's such a fine tipped pen. I absolutely adore it. But I also picked up some stationery while I was there just because I was in need of some like sticky notes and stuff like that. And so I got this one, which I just think is so cute. Like there is a little rainbow cloud on it, and I really love grid lines like in notebooks, on sticky notes. So when I saw this, I knew I had to get it. And then this one I thought was the cutest thing ever. It's like a notepad, but it's on like a little, like the old school Microsoft Paint window, and I just thought that that was really cute. So those are the 2 sticky notes that I got, and then I really needed correction tape, like whiteout. So this is the one that I bought. I don't know, cute things just make me happy. Moving on now to the elephant in the room, or I guess the monstera in the room. I picked up a wishlist item. I tried to kind of throw hints as to what I was purchasing in the vlog. I don't know if any of you guys caught that, but like in my plant wish list, the Monstera adansonii is checked off. And then I pointed out like at the store, some just monsteras that were super gorgeous. This guy is in a 10-inch pot and I absolutely adore him. Like, look at him. He is in such good condition and his leaves are like actually quite big. I'm so excited to have him. I have wanted like a long skinny monstera that I could like put a moss pole into and just see grow. So this little planter, like wood planter, I'm gonna get rid of because I don't know whether you were able to tell when I lifted it up, but there are like so many aerial roots. So like that is an aerial root, that is an aerial root. Like it is ready to be planted and I'm so excited to put it in to my first like moss pole ever. I have a Monstera minima that also needs a moss pole, so I'm just going to have a blast. Like that is going to be my project this week, figuring out moss poles. That is not the only plant that I got though. As thrilled as I was to get this adansonii, I love him so much. But the other plant that I got was a little bit of an impulse buy for me. Need to give a little bit of context. I own a Calathea ornata. I have had a Calathea for almost 2 years now. I bought my Calathea almost 2 years ago and I have been put through the ringer with her. She had fungus gnats at one point. She's pretty crispy on some of her tips right now because she was in too much sun, and then she got crispier because I had to learn the hard way that she does not like tap water. She really likes distilled water. So she'd be drinking better than I do, quite frankly. It's fine. I also have an alocasia that also just takes distilled water, so it worked out. After that entire experience with my Calathea ornata, I was like, never again, not another Calathea. I got another Calathea. I thought she was a Calathea Sabrina at first. I later learned that I was wrong. She is, I don't even know how to pronounce the name, so I'm just going to put the name on screen. She has the most velvety soft leaves. Like I am absolutely obsessed. Like this is the stem, the leaves, they're so soft. Like I could sleep with something that's made of these leaves. But also she just looked to be in really good condition. She has a few new growth bits. So like there's a new leaf that's coming up, and then there is a new leaf that's coming up, and there is a new leaf that's coming up. I'm just really excited for all the growth that I will have with her. Fingers crossed that now that I have a little bit of Calathea experience under my belt, I can, you know, get through and help her thrive with minimal to none cosmetic damage. That is the goal. Sorry, I know this only had like a little bit of book content, but honestly, I also get an equal amount of serotonin from plants and foliage and green things that I do. So I was thinking about incorporating some of that content into my channel for a little bit, just because, I don't know, I have a lot of plants and I kind of just want to show them all off. So if a plant tour is something that you guys are interested in, please let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, other than that, I hope you guys are having an amazing day, are enjoying some summer sunshine. The sun has finally come out to play in Boston after a ridiculously rainy weekend, so I'm really excited to, you know, be able to get out of the apartment and do outdoor things and not just be limited to going to the bookstore and the plant store, because that is how I spend all my money. But yeah, I hope you are having an amazing morning, afternoon, evening, or night. Just whenever you're watching this, I hope you're being kind to yourself. I hope you're having a great day, and I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.